I didn't hit the unmute button. Oh my god, don't know why I'm so tired today. Like, my nap woke me. Something came up. I thought I heard the doorbell, didn't hear the doorbell. But that woke me up 10 minutes before 5. I was not doing wakeful. So, I decided to push stream back until I was more awake. Laid back down, got about 10 or so more minutes before my body was like, okay, you're awake. And starting up my stream was a little messy because waking my brain up took time. And now I'm here. So, let's go over the Nuzlocke rules. For people who are not aware what a Nuzlocke is, the rules are simple. We're only using the standard rules. We're not using a bunch of extra rules. The only extra rule I think we're using is level cap, where you can't have Pokemon higher than the weakest Pokemon on the next gym leader you're going to be fighting's team. Which, don't worry, we have a way to know that. But, so the first rule. Any Pokemon that faints must be released or boxed permanently. It is considered dead for the rest of the challenge. Only the first wild Pokemon encountered in a route or area can be caught. If the player fails to catch it, i.e. if flees or faints, their opportunity to catch a Pokemon in that area is lost. The player must nickname all Pokemon they catch or obtain. Technically, we don't need to do this, but we will. Duplicates cause... basically, the first Pokemon in an area is one we already own, or an evolution of one we already own, or evolves into one we already own. That one doesn't count. You keep going until you get a new one. That's not going to matter too much for us because we're playing Pokemon Violet. Which, because of the way that one works, we'll have to do things a little differently, but we'll get to that in a second. And Shiny Claws, which is if we see a wild shiny Pokemon, we can catch it. It doesn't count towards our encounters in the area, etc. I only know that you can see the Pokemon on the world map. So you can... There's no such thing as a random encounter without doing, like, Terra raids, I think they're called. I looked up the options for how to do Violet, and this is the one I came up with. Or found. Where we have randomized every Pokemon we'll get in each area, so we don't see what Pokemon we will be getting until we are going into the areas. See how these say reveal? We don't know what these Pokemon are yet. But they will determine things. So, I'm gonna move us over to the game and start up my Switch. Da da da. Gotta get my capture card up. Okay. So I have not opened this game at all, so I'm realizing now there are going to be updates. Luckily, usually these updates are short. Yeah. Okay, well, it said it would restart, but clearly it just shut down, and I have to restart it by starting it. Okay, come on. You should be working now. Okay, there we go. So, if I double click, that makes the capture look better for me. I know Sun and Moon's where regional forms came from. Oh my god. There was a system update, and because of that, I didn't download the game update yet. Huh. That's what I get for wanting to do this blind. Because I wanted to see, like, the intro and all that stuff. Yeah, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee does exist. I haven't played it a whole lot after my initial, like, week of playing it. It's just a game that, like, I'm not in the Muso style of game play desiring it. Like, I don't want to do it all the time. But when I do, it's usually like a hyper fixation, so I'm kind of waiting for the fixation to return. Also, like, a lot of the times I'm playing Fire Emblem Three Hopes, I just end up wanting to play Fire Emblem Three Houses instead. Because, I'm going to be honest, the writing is a lot better in Three Houses. Okay, what's the news that they're getting on me about? Okay, I don't know why they're telling me this. Game share. Oh, they've added that to the regular Switch. Okay. Yep. Let's just go ahead and unmute the music. And we'll just go back to chatting for now. That's me. Yeah. So, I'm smart. Controller I mean, I'm using the Pro controller, which is basically just a shitty Xbox controller. It's not a bad controller. It's just that I prefer my Xbox controller because my Xbox controller is better designed to be held. And that's the thing I have. Okay, time to do some gripes about Nintendo. Controllers, dog shit, all of them, even the GameCube controller. Dog shit. None of them are ergonomically designed. The only one that feels good to hold actually is the Nintendo 64 controller. Because that's the only one that's kind of ergonomically designed. But it has that stupid three-handle thing. Which I hate. See, because here's another. Okay, time for a gripe against PC games. So I'm a PC gamer primarily because that's my PC is just better at gaming than a lot of my other consoles ever have been. And like I mostly play my Switch on my PC now because of having the capture card. So, but my biggest gripe is all kinds of games, if you want to play them on Steam, Epic Games, whatever site you're using, they will shrink the UI if you're using mouse and keyboard. But if you use a controller, it's bigger. No matter what you do in the settings, it just mouse and keyboard makes all the text and the UI smaller. Which, as somebody who has dyslexia, pretty bad, but not like awful, that sucks. So I became a controller player on PC. Purely because I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Like, the ultimate example of being the worst at it, Baldur's Gate 3. Love Baldur's Gate 3. Even if I haven't beat Act 1 still after nearly 100 over hours. Oh god, this update says it's going to take like a half hour. Well, I hope everyone's looking forward to a really fun just chatting. Oh, Into the Breach is fun, but that's a game I can't play with a controller. There are certain games that luckily the UI doesn't fuck up, so I can use mouse and keyboard. And tactics games like Into the Breach don't usually. I've still never been a run of Faster Than Life also. Welcome, Jazz. I had almost forgotten to open the fucking Firebot. I really should have filled my water before stream started, but I was so exhausted and tired and woke up from my nap and I was like, I should start stream, that I didn't realize that my water was empty. Exactly. Well, that's the other thing, is like, tactic games you can make work with a controller. I mean, hell, one of the all-time best tactics games ever is Final Fantasy Tactics. That came out on the PlayStation 1. Exclusively. You have... Oh god, what's it called? Unicorn Battle? Is that... Or Ogre Battle? I'm just gonna pull open my Steam. I have the remake on the wish list, so if I just scroll down and see it... Yeah, well, my first time playing XCOM 2 was on a PS4. But then when I became a PC degenerate, for lack of a better word... That's a lie. There are a lot of better words. I just choose not to. Tactics Ogre. That's what it's called. I think the originals were on console exclusively because they were, I'm pretty sure, like, Super Nintendo or, like, they were before the, like, disc drive in consoles. Well, we're playing Pokemon Violet, but there's an update, because I didn't think, oh, I should see if I can start the update before the stream, and I did have the thought of like, oh, there's probably an update, huh, and then I never did anything about that thought. But yeah, Tactics Ogre is considered like a classic turn-based RPG. I have not played much of it, and there is a remake that I want to play one day, but I also don't want to spend $50 for a game. Yeah, well, they did. Fuck. They did, they did put, Metroid Prime. They did like a re-release of Metroid Prime on the Switch. Metroid Prime Switch. Which, I mean, $40 for a remake is really good pricing. Because, let's be honest, a remake coming out and costing a full price game is bullshit. I'm looking at you, Rockstar. Fuck you with your Red Dead Redemption being a $60 game when that shit came out when I was still in high school. Like, the only way it would be worth buying is if you bought it right now. Okay, it's a $50 game at full price. Still too much for a remake. Yeah, exactly. Like, I hate when people are like, we made a remake and it costs full price. Like the remake costing $50 for Red Dead Redemption doesn't hurt as bad because it also includes Undead Nightmare, which is a pretty lengthy DLC campaign that's separate. But I would probably only buy it when it's in a state like it is now, where it's $35 on sale. Yeah, exactly. Whereas, if you're, say, Resident Evil 4's remake, they built that game up from the ground up. So I'm not upset about that game when I bought it being full price. Because also full price for Capcom was $40. Also, Capcom is just really good about their pricing on games, for being fully honest. Now, I did buy the Gold Edition, but that's because I'm also a Resident Evil, like, super fan. Like, objectively, I just love Resident Evil games. Because, you know, everybody has that franchise that they are obsessed with. What's going on with Cabinet? I'll do votes. And I'll just say, yeah. There. Yeah, you know, I have a lot of opinions about remakes in particular, because they're remakes. If you're going to be doing a remake and releasing it at full price, you better fucking be doing, like, more than just a simple just update. Like, a simple, like, upscale. Like, if you're remaking it, fix some stuff. Up the graphics. You know. Fix the engine. Get rid of huge bugs that were in their original. Because a lot of the games that get remade, or at least a lot of games that were getting remade, never got updates because they were, like, one-and-done releases. Because they were, like, you know, the era before updates could be a thing. Yeah, like, Resident Evil remakes, they build those games from the ground up. So, you know, even Resident Evil 3's remake, which is fine. And I say this as somebody who hasn't played the original Resident Evil 3, because a lot of the original Resident Evil games were on PlayStation consoles when I was in high school. Or when I wasn't in high school, when I was too young to own M-rated games. With an incredibly restrictive mother, so you know. And also I was stuck on Nintendo consoles, even though I fucking love Nintendo consoles because they're my childhood. And, you know, like the fact that I had to be 13 before I was allowed to play T-rated video games. And here's what I gotta say about a lot of the T-rated video games I played. Not really T-rated. Probably better just to be E. I mean, that is true, but I didn't want to play COD. I didn't have... Also, I did not have access to the internet until I was in college. In other words, out of high school. When I was kicked out of my fucking house at 18 after graduating high school. With no fucking warning. Like, I had maybe 2-3 weeks to figure that shit out. As somebody who was not allowed to have a part-time job in high school because my mom thought I would do bad in school. And here's the thing. School doesn't matter as much as people make it out to be. You don't need to go to college unless you want to go into, like, very specific jobs. And, like, here's the thing. Part-time jobs? Let your kids get part-time jobs. Like, you know, make it so they can only work, like, 3, maybe 4 days a week. Let them save... Maybe that's, like, you should let them have a part-time job, and you should be like, hey, like, here's something that I've seen. It kind of piss off a lot of kids, but something that I think you should do is just be like, hey, 10% of whatever you earn, I get that. And what you do is you're like, I get that, and I'm putting it... Now, you be abundantly clear about this part. I want 10% of anything you earn, and I'm going to put it in a savings account that I will give to you when you're out of high school. When you're adult, when you actually have bills and all that, just so that you're not starting out living paycheck to paycheck. Like, that right there would be the smart thing to do, because, let me tell you, if I would have had any money going into not being allowed to live in the house, or apartment, I guess. Also, the fact that I've been living in apartments since I was fucking 10. Which is fun. And it's not even good apartments. If it was good apartments, I probably wouldn't be as, like, frustrated with it, but also I had to share a room with my sister. So we had, like, a bunk bed and everything. And my sister's a cunt. Still, I want to make that clear. I still think my sister's a cunt. I don't just like, oh, in high school my sister is a cunt. No, she is a cunt. Like, literally, the point when I am able to move out of state, I'm literally going to change my phone number, only tell my father, and say if he gives the phone number to my mom or my sister, I will change it again and not give it to him this time. No. No, I didn't know I was trans until like a decade later. I didn't know what trans was until I was in college. And even then, I didn't really put two and two together. The reason was the place we were living, they wouldn't let people, like kids, live with you unless you were in high school or under 18. So the moment you weren't either of those, you'd get kicked out. But here's the thing. You should have been like, hey, I've known this since we've moved in. You're like 17 or you're 16. You should know this. Like, you know, if that's a thing, you should tell me. If that's something that's going to affect me, I should know. So I can talk to people and try and figure out what the fuck to do. Because you literally did not fucking tell me until like senior year. And it was like end of senior year. It wasn't even like the start of senior year. And also at the time, me and my dad were not in a great relationship. Because it was one of those, no child of mine, blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, had the very, like, this is the way it is kind of mentality. And it's like, okay, cool. I don't want to interact with my dad because he's just mean, verbally abusive. I mean, he was. He's not anymore. He's actively gotten better and apologized, so I'm fine with my dad. It just pisses me off to this day. Or like, also, I did not own a cell phone until I was 20. Again, until I was 20 years old. Do you know how important a cell phone is? I don't know. And I ended up having to like rely on certain family members who apparently fucking hate me, has been my take on it, because they were very mean and cruel about it. It's like, bitch, I don't know what to do. Nobody taught me. Like, you absolutely have to teach your kid what they need to be prepared for when they are living on their own and an adult. Period. Like, I do not care. Like, if you are a parent, you need to be teaching your kid, preferably starting at 17 at the bare minimum, hey, when you're an adult and living on your own, these are things you'll need to be good at. You need to be doing that. You need to be like, hey, these are things you're going to have to do. Like, you're going to want to get them, like, a part-time job. It can be a simple... Give them a summer job. Hell, get them a summer job at least. Give them a summer job and be like, hey, 10% of that I'm going to put into a savings account that is... you're not able to touch until you're 18. Just be like, hey, 10%... Because here's the thing. 10% is not a whole lot. You make $300, that's what? $30? I think that's how math works. But you do that for, like, every summer once they turn 16. That's 3 summers. And you're usually getting 3 to 4 months. So, 3 to 4... So you're getting, like, 6 to 8 paydays. You'll almost have $300 in that, like, savings account by the end of it. And that's a decent amount to have as just kind of a, like, just in case when you are first doing stuff. Like, there's so many things you can do. Like, you should also teach your kids how to properly do laundry. You should teach your kids how to cook food, make meals, budget out food. Like, you should teach kids these things. You know. It's very important that you, like, teach your kids how to do things that will help them once they become adults. Because they'll probably be like, whatever, Mom, or whatever, Dad. But the thing is, 5 or so years into being an adult, living on their own, like 5 or so years, if you've been teaching them how to do all of this stuff beforehand, will absolutely think about it and be like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God somebody taught me how to do this. Hello! We kind of started talking about parenting for some reason, which is interesting because I am not a parent. For those who don't know, Rain Fairy, they were a part of the collab that we did with Save State for MonsterCon this last Saturday. Saturday. It was Saturday. Well, because of that, we're going to give them a shout out. Oh, I spelt it wrong. I don't know. Genuinely, I could not tell you. Rainfall. I spelt fairy for some reason. There we go. But, you know, give them a shout out. We're gonna. Yeah. But they were part of the collab we did. Oh shit, I didn't take my allergy medicine. Oh, and for people who don't know, the emotes have been updated. Follower and sub emotes are updated. I probably should have put in some of the higher tier sub emotes as well, but I didn't think to. That is the one emote y'all said you wanted. Literally the only one that y'all said you wanted when I was asking. What emotes do you want? Is the moan emote. That's the only one you guys would actually respond in the Discord to. I knew that people like the bread emote, so... So it's like the bread and the moan emote were the only two that I'm like, yeah, these two have to be in here. I did remove the animal and heat emote because nobody would tell me. And besides, the moan can fill the same place as the animal and heat emote. That said... Oops, that was the wrong button. That said, I still have it. I still have it. And I will use it. But not right now. Yeah, and we're only doing just chatting right now because, I forgot to update the game. Yeah, Egg, who was also a part of the collab we did, they had shared an image where people had, like, these rolls of stickers, and one of them was like, Will bite, why, or dangerous animal, and animal in heat and all that. And I went, alright, I'll use that. Well, at least since launch, I've literally installed Violet. Like, I got the cartridge of Violet, so I'm going in with 1.0 if I were doing cartridge. But there were updates since 1.0. Nintendo doesn't do a lot of updates, but they still do some. So, because I got it on a cartridge, we just kind of have to wait for that emote. That's fair. Look, I will add the animal and heat emote back in to, like, the followers specifically if we get to the point where I can put some more emotes into tier 1, which requires us to get 20 sub points. Yeah. I mean, with my Switch, I touch it occasionally. I have started to get, like, games for it because I've been like, you know, I want game cartridges. I want physical media. So I've been getting some of those when I see them on, like, sale or something, if they're ones I want. Oh. Thank you for that. Yeah, I've also learned that my VOD channel on YouTube, once I hit 500 subs, it'll be eligible to earn me income. Which is cool. The downside is I only have 15 subs. So it's gonna be a while. Because I also just don't think of how to promote it. Because it's just the VODs. It's not like new comment, like new stuff, which I really enjoy. Yeah, well, you need to have 3,000 hours of watch time, and why is there an exclamation mark up there? One sec. Oh, right. Nintendo updated their user fucking thing recently. Look, Nintendo, you really piss me off a lot of the time. Because Nintendo as a company, awful. Actively kind of evil. Not actively evil, but brushing up against evil. Whereas Nintendo as developers, great, perfect, love the things they make. But as a company, kind of fucking hate Nintendo. Yeah. I don't know. And somehow I have 3,000 watch time hours on my VOD channel. I don't know how. I don't have 3,000 hours worth of content, I can tell you that much. Because, well, my VODs are like 3 to 5 hours, depending. Some of them are shorter, but you know. Yeah, I don't know. The VOD channel, if that's the first thing that starts giving me, like, reasonable monetization of things, I'm gonna be shocked. I mean, the thing I want to do at some point, when I'm, like, making an okay amount of money outside of just my full-time job, I would like to just like get various series I streamed, get all those VODs, and be like, hey, can you condense these into one big video that is cutting out a lot of stuff? Like, edit it down so that's like an hour to 2 hour experience for like the 1 to 2 video series, like streams. And then get the bigger streams like the XCOM 2 one and just have somebody be like, okay, make this into like 3 videos. I go she, her. I've also decided I really need to figure out how to promote myself better. But I also just, I don't know how to do that, because I don't really think about it. I'm just like, oh, I'm vibing, I do my own thing. But if you actively want to, like, grow your audience, you kind of have to. So I'm kind of thinking on, like, what I need to do. And I don't really know yet. Especially because once I get that craft room finished, the whole wanting to do, like, maybe do an Etsy store. Yeah, Jazz is our mod. You could probably tell by the little sword next to his name. Yeah. I just, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't have the energy to do a lot of stuff. And I really don't want to spend time just like, I'm going to spend a lot of time on social media, because I get very, very, very depressed very easily while I'm on social media. And my medication has only just started to kick back in. And not fully yet. It's still taking a little longer than usual to... Oh, there's the ADHD kicking in. Well, that thought's gone. The thought disappeared. It has disappeared. It is gone. I cannot remember what I was going to say. Unfortunately, that's something that happens. I really need to get better also at using my toggles. I mean, this one people can redeem. When I get heated, I don't think to push this toggle enough. And video game outbursts are some of the maddest I get. I do think to use the sad emote a lot more, though. And I don't think to use this one often, because it's not even a toggle that's accurate anymore, because I've updated the design since I did this initially. The corruption form, if you will. The only part that's still canon is my right. I'm Scottish. Like, what would be my right eye? So your guys' eye on the left would be the same color, but the one on your guys' right would be normal. I really should just reach out to my artist and be like, hey, how much to update this toggle? Because it would be a little bit more work because of just the general design. We've got a little bit of time till that thing is set up. I'll just pull open the ref sheet. So we can kind of talk more easily about it. So those who don't know, this is my ref sheet done by the wonderful Lillystration. I still don't know how you did that airport, because I feel like I'm very honest and was like, yeah, I'm a white woman. Many times. But this is our character sheet. This was done after the current model you see on screen. At some point when I can, and okay, that's ready. At some point when I can have the money and the artist is available, because I want to use the same artist, Lillystration, I will be getting this as my updated model. This will be like my 1.0. But this right here is my corrupted form, where a little bit of the pink and normal color palette shows up here, but it all changes very drastically. So I need to get, like, at least see how much it is to update the chibi model so that it has this instead. I mean, the running joke to the MILF thing is I'm your resident Kitsune mom friend who has a taste for something red. Like, that's the running joke, essentially. Capture card so I can see what the fuck I'm looking at. But we're starting almost an hour late because I didn't think to update the game. But, oh, I need to mute the music. Mute. Okay, I have not opened this game before, so this is my first time seeing the opening of the game, and I've only partially seen playthrough of it because I second monitor watched like an Alpharad video. But well, no, because I don't know if we're catching a Gardevoir in the first place. Okay, let's see if Pokemon will actually let me name myself this. Because we've learned that the Pokemon sensors don't let you do certain things. No! Fine. We did learn that the Pokemon sensors will let you call yourself this, though. Okay, let's change the hairstyle. No. Kind of close to my current haircut. Oh, you got the Hime. No, this is actually closer to my haircut at the moment, actually. Yeah. This is me at work because I have to pull my hair into a ponytail because getting in my face is frustrating. Back when I was growing out my hair, this is what it kind of looked like, which is bad. Had a friend growing up who had that haircut. I like the space buttons as a design, but not for me. It really is. It's so frustrating. Nintendo pisses me off in so many ways. It was this one. This one's just the most accurate and looks the nicest of the options. Like, do they have my hair color? They don't really have my hair color. You know what? Actually, that's actually pretty close to my IRL hair color as well. It's a little too bright, but close enough. I mean, I'm sure there's a option for bald, but let's try and just... I hate how... most of these colors just are not that great, I'm gonna be honest. They're like too saturated for me, if that makes sense. So I guess we're gonna use black. It's like either too saturated or not enough saturated, you know? Okay, eye shape 2 is pretty good. Okay, 5 is better, though. Oh my god, these are some wild choices, not gonna lie. Yeah, let's go with those. I'm not gonna go through all the eyelashes. Yeah, I'll just stick with that one. We'll update them to be black as well. I mean, that is fair. I literally have a character who I draw a lot, and I'm thinking about drawing some yaoi with, who is like this femboy demon with silver hair. I really like them too. I don't want to go through all of these. Let's just go with this one. Is there a more neutral? I mean, that's how my face rests. Like, I am a chronic resting bitch face person. Let's go with that. That's accurate. When I do lipstick, it's one of two colors. Red, and they don't have black, which is my other one. Because, unsurprisingly, I'm a goth bitch. Even though I don't really do goth stuff as much as I used to, because it's a lot more work. I don't have one of those. I don't have a mole or anything, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah. I mean, I don't care that I have a resting bitch face. I do like freckles, even though I don't have them, so I'm just going to give myself freckles here. Because, yeah. I like to go with this look, yes. Yeah, low-key goth is the best way to describe it. Oh, can I change my name, or do I have to... Oh, I thought it said girl. I forgot I already changed the name. I'm smart. I also am very punk rock when I'm not in goth. Just because, unsurprisingly, to people who don't know, I grew up in the goth scene in Utah. Because that's where I was born. Into Mormonism, aka the cult. That really fucked me up for a long time. Like, I was in my mid to late 20s before I finally kind of deprogrammed all of that shit from my brain. Okay, whenever we see now saving, it's saving time. Yeah. Yuva Academy. Leading the way to the future while valuing our individuality. Yeah, it's hard. But it happened. thankfully. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I was like, wow, this is taking a while to progress. I'm supposed to push A. You're right. Get that stretch in. Oh, let me just smack my chest into the mic. Here's a real question. Do people care about the story in this playthrough, or they just want to watch the Nuzlocke stuff? Because I personally am 50-50 on caring about the story. It's time for you, too, to dive into the world of Pokemon. There's a lot of sus stuff in the Discord if you start searching through the not safe for work channels. A lot of sus stuff. I might I should probably remove some of those things from the punishment wheel, I'm realizing. Yeah, like, here's the thing. Even in Pokemon game, like, the only Pokemon game where I, like, actively get engrossed in the story. Okay, well, you know what? Ads are starting now, so during this ad break, we will actually just update the wheel. We'll take some time and update the wheel. And choose what to next. So, for those who do not know, we have a punishment wheel. Whenever I play certain games, I will use the punishment wheel. When we figure out what the punish situation is, like what has to get punished for. However, it is also in the channel redeems where you can do it for 25,000 points. We're talking about the punishment wheel while ads are playing. That's what's going on. No, because I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I was like, hey, what do you want to do instead? And then we never really figured that out. But we're going to keep post thighs and ass because those are good. No, we use this for, like, XCOM runs whenever I load previous saves. Because the whole point is you don't reload previous saves. We had to figure out a way to go about it, so this is what we did. I still need to get together this blindfolded rage game collab, but it's going to take time. We have Stream Undertale here, which is we stream Undertale if we roll it. That one will stay until I do the FNAF 1 stream I already owe. I'm taking that one off the wheel. But essentially, if we ever roll this again after that, we'll play the second one, the third one, etc. Speedrun, where I choose a game and I have to speedrun it on stream. We have Art Stream, where we do viewer suggestions. That stream was one of the most insane things I've done. I'm going to keep the record NSFW playthrough. Spinning twice, we'll keep that, obviously. One song karaoke. A Halo campaign viewer voted on. I don't remember why we added this, because I think somebody suggested it. We have Poppy Playtime, which is something I am kind of mixed on wanting to do in the future. So this is the only way it's really going to happen. ASMR video, and remove a punishment from the queue, which is set at a 2% chance of getting. I mean, yes, but also I am super self-conscious about my singing voice. So, at least for now, until we decide that it needs to be bumped, it's staying at that. Uh, we'll just bump it to 2 songs, I think. Because I know I couldn't do a full karaoke stream. My voice would give out on me too easily. Like, I have to be very careful about what games we do play because of the whole... And apparently I already removed the punishment I was thinking of removing, so I didn't even have to update it. But that's on me. I mean, I like singing. I don't like singing where people can tell I am singing, is the thing. Let's just say it was replaced by ASMR. Let's just say that. I mean, for now, we'll just let that one sit as I've moved it. Yes, Jess, I know I have been inactive for a little bit. Yes, I am very aware of how this game works. Well, I didn't say it because I feel like if you think about it a little bit, you'll figure it out. You specifically should notice it. Oh. I don't think I could do it drunk. I get too dehydrated too quickly, even when I'm sober. I don't know if I could do that. Because when I drink, I get even more. Well, yeah, Overwatch got nixed because the moment I had to do 2 in a row... I mean, I'm sure I'll get over it eventually. Because there is the whole fact that I would like to do a few cover songs in the future. Probably a little Green Day, Blink-182 is like the first set. Because those are like ones I am big fan of and feel like I can sing really well. Like 10-ish years ago, I was more like 8-ish years ago, I think, actually. I did play a lot of Green Day rock bands and friends came over, and apparently at the time, again, this is like 8 years, I had a voice that was very similar to Billy Joe Armstrong, the guy from Green Day. Because they're like, oh wow, you sound almost identical. And I was like, I couldn't tell. So, there's also the fact that you sound different in your head than in actuality. Oh god, this game's frame rate is pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I have to say about Pokemon is... Man, I sure hope the games that come out on Switch 2 fix the frame rate issue. Otherwise, what's the fucking point of this nearly $500 console? Like, seriously, what's the point if they can't even fix the frame rate stuttering? Like, if they can fix the frame rate stuttering, I might be willing to buy one. But if they can't fix the frame rate stuttering, it's going to just take them a bunch of games that make me want to buy it. And for me to get to the point where I actually am in a place where I could buy it. Oh, wow. Wow, this frame rate is interesting. Yeah. Hello, little guy. I mean, graphics and frame rate are two separate things. I think if your frame rate, even if your frame rate is 30 FPS, as long as it's constantly 30 FPS, I don't mind. But the moment your FPS is like fluctuating between 10 and 90, you need to figure your shit out. Nintendo really... Nintendo has games that run really well, and then they have games like this that I don't know why they run so poorly. To be fair, I also think that the systems Nintendo would make are always like a generation or two behind in specs. And, you know, if the Switch 2 comes out and it only puts it up to modern day levels, oh, I didn't even pay attention to what I was needing to do. At least let me run inside. Yeah. Like, I hope that the Switch 2 at least puts it half a generation ahead of the next generation cycle, but if we're going to be honest, it's at most going to put it at the current generation cycle. Okay, X is where we do things. Got it. X is the menu item, guys, gals, and those in between. Okay. And I will say, I'm not touching the DLC for this Nuzlocke, and I doubt I'm going to ever get the DLC because, honestly, I'm not a completionist with Pokemon games. Even Arceus, which I really like playing, I don't know if I'm going to finish everything. The fact that the Switch 2 is going to let you use the controller as a mouse is interesting. Is this where we get our weed cat? Because I can tell you, the one Pokemon we get to choose is Weed Cat. I like all three forms of Sprigatito, aka Weed Cat. Yeah, exactly. I want to love Pokemon more than I do. Look at these cute little guys. But again, we are going with Sprigatito because Weed Cat. Yeah. Also, like, the... what's it called? I like the Pokemon Arceus gameplay more. I don't like the gameplay loop of regular Pokemon as much. The first Pokemon game I ever played was Red. The first Pokemon I became obsessed with was Pokemon Snap. Oh god, the background just loaded in, apparently. Oh yeah, I wrote him from, that makes sense. The other thing is, like, if we're being honest, the story in Pokemon games is not that gripping usually. It's like, oh, you're a kid going on an adventure. Oh my god, please let me run. Give me a run option, please. I move so slow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially on one where you can't. Oh, now I can run. I hate that they, like, just time gate you on using run. Like, some of the stuttering might be because of my capture card, but... Oh, poor little guy. And our rival. It's Tinkaton. I actually have an answer for this one. It's Tinkaton. Usually I don't have an answer, but... No, they evolve into a fire crocodile. I know that Flacoco evolves into Skeledirge eventually, and Skeledirge is one of the strongest Pokemon in the game. So if I were going for optimization, probably would choose them. However, in the, like, 6 Pokemon I would put on my team, Meowscarada is in, like, my top 6. But Tinkaton is definitely my favorite Pokemon from this generation. So much so that they beat out Ninetales as my all-time favorite Pokemon. Tinkaton is my current all-time favorite Pokemon. Because it's just a little gremlin with a giant hammer. And I love that. I love that for me. This feels like one of those things where if you choose no, they're like, yeah, fuck you. You want to say that again? Pokemon games also do a lot of the illusion of choice, which I hate. Just don't give me the choice. Either give me the actual choice or don't give me a choice at all. Just period. Weed cat, weed cat, weed cat. The other 3 in my Pokemon team is Umbreon, Espeon, and Sylveon. Which I think outside of Ninetales, we can get every single Pokemon on my dream team in this game. But we also can't rename, or we can't choose the Pokemon we grab. They're all random. So if we don't get a Tinkatot or the evolutions into Tinkaton, then I'm going to be sad, but what can you do? All right. Suggestions for names, or shall I just call them Weed Cat? And see if Nintendo will let me do that. I mean, XCOM 2 is already a volatile code, and you mod the fuck out of it, so... Alright, let's see if Nintendo lets us do Weed Cat. Because they might think I'm talking about a weed instead of, you know. Damn it! Fuck you guys! Nintendo! Ugh! Okay, what if I put an underscore? Okay. Not perfect, but it will do. Also, I really hope the next Fire Emblem game we get is good. Because, off of what I know, Engage is kinda... We had to do leet speak, but hey, it's fine. It probably would have. I didn't think about it, though. So, we start off with the chance to fully lose our Nuzlocke in a combat. But you can tell a lot about a Pokemon game based on what your rival chooses based on your choice. This Pokemon game is nice to you because your rival chooses the type that is weak to grass instead of strong against grass, like Pokemon did. Oh, God. Why do they have this on the... Whatever. I really do want... Oh, something I've been off and on thinking about for a while, actually, is I want to make a ROM hack of a Pokemon game sometime. Because I don't want to build a full-ass game. But I've had an art project I've been off and on working on because I've been in the midst of a severe art block. But I'm turning myself and a bunch of other online friends, VTubers primarily, into Pokemon gym leaders. And I will eventually do an Elite Four as well. But I really want to one day be able to make it into a ROM hack of Pokemon and tell a more my sensibilities of story using it. But I think I'd want a team of at least 2 other people to help because flat out my brain will lose interest if I don't have other people helping me. Oh my God. Also, I don't care about talking about the type chart. So if we're talking random trainers, just Hiker, whatever, I'm not gonna fuck with their teams. That's too much work. However, everybody would kind of have their own teams that are kind of built around their theme. And gonna be honest, I want to make it so that each team was don't know what I was talking about. I don't know. I have not played enough Pokemon games to know. Because, like, again, my favorite Pokemon games are the Pokemon games that aren't Pokemon games. Like Mystery Red Fire Dungeon or whatever it's called. Rescue Dungeon. That's true. That's why I love Cassette Beasts, because it gives you an item you can just use at any time that is just the type chart. I kinda know the type charts. I know that ice is one of the worst types. So hopefully we don't get many ice types on our Pokemon teams. Oh, I'm so tempted to get the Mystery Dungeon game that got re-released on Switch one of these days and do it for a stream. Just because that's my childhood. I fucking love those games. I hope we get more than just the Red Mystery Team Dungeon. Rescue Team, whatever it's called. Okay. Okay, cool. We can open the Pokedex. Good to know. But it is time to reveal our next two Pokemon that we will be capturing. So we'll be going to Pico Park. Okay, well, real quick, let me put that in. In Pico Park, we're grabbing a Tarantula. And then when we get to South Providence, a Gumshoes. Are the old school sprites on the site official or fan-made? I do not know. I could not tell you. But I now know the Pokemon we're looking for. Okay, it would be smart to put it on my main monitor so I can see what I'm doing better. Because playing the game through my Discord, or my OBS, not fun. I think so. I imagine crits are still a thing. They really made us a short queen. Because we're supposed to be the same age as our rival here, and they are almost a full head taller than us. She's also rocking a cunty ponytail. Like, I don't know what to describe that as, other than a cunty ponytail. Am I showing my drag race watching a little bit there? Maybe. I haven't watched all of it. I've watched a few seasons. But every now and then my brain's like, okay, we should say a thing. Okay, we're going to Pico Park to catch a tarantula. Or Poco Park. Oh, I can read. And this is the reason we have to use a randomizer, because you can see the Pokemon on the overworld map. Okay, we get 5 Pokeballs. That would have been so cool if they actually gave her a prosthetic. Okay. So it's making me fight LeChunk. It is not the one that we rolled. So... But it's the first Pokemon in the area. Does that mean we catch this one? Or do we stick to the... I think we're sticking to the normal thing. So... Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with our plan. We gotta find a Tarantula. Unless it gets mad at us for not capturing the Pokemon. Oh, they just gave us more Pokeballs. Okay. Okay, we gotta go find that Tarantula now. Oh my god, Okay, cool. Now the question is, how the fuck do we find it? Like, is it gonna be easy to find one? Oh, they got Driftbloom! AKA Babu! Why does that not surprise me? Oh. Well, the revive is useless for us because... Now, where is a Tarantula at? How do I open the map? No. Okay, not what I'm trying to do, thank you. This is... Oh. Okay, got you, whatever, don't care. Yeah, we're in the park. Oh my god, the wait. I hate that the pause button is not the pause button. Oh my god, I'm just dumb and I couldn't see properly what it looked like. It's that one in the fucking tree. It's you. Fight me, bitch, so I can capture you. Okay, don't use grass. Got it. Bum 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 bum. Oh, there goes our speed. We just need to damage it like once more. Oh my god, that almost killed. Okay. Another nickname time. Oh, good. Ooh, Bite's a really good move because that's a dark type move. I don't think we have 12 letters, Airport. That is too many words. Oh, oops, I accidentally chose not to name them, I guess. Can I give them a nickname? Yes, I can. All right. Now I'm gonna just, while we think, people think on a name if they're gonna give one, gonna capture our Pokemon. They're gonna be in our team for now. And our next level cap is level 9. I don't think we have enough letters to do a space. Oh no, we would. Just enough. Potions. 'Cause, you know, we have enemy spider now. Now in the next area, what are you? You're a little caterpillar. Okay, show me the map. Because we are going to, what's it called? South Province is where we're supposed to be. I guess we're in the South Province. I can't fucking tell. Oh, you can stealth. Okay. But we're looking for a gumshoes. Which I'm honestly not a fan of the gumshoes Pokemon. Oh god, what did I need to get my level cap up to again? 9. So we can get up to level 9 with whatever Pokemon we catch. We are looking for the... Okay. We do need to get some level ups in for Weedcat at the moment. Yeah, Bite is a dark move, which is very helpful to have. I think. I'm pretty sure Dark type is effective against Ghost. Oh, good. They all gain level up or experience when they are in a battle. Or in my team. I don't have to... Okay, but where is this fucking gumshoes? Can I can pick that up. Move amount? I don't know. Uh-oh. Did I just get to the fight time? Oh, am I going into this fight without getting... I don't know when the fights trigger. Because I'm just trying to get the... Oh. I can't even go that way now? But that's where it told me to go. Oh my god, really? This map. Okay, new complaints. New complaint about the game. Minimap shit. Doesn't show elevation effectively. Oh, fuck. Those are fire type. God damn it, Houndoons. Oh, God. I'm sorry, but I think you would die from that fall. I'm sorry, the Rotom phone being able to save you is a thing. Alright, my friend. Let's go. This is where you give it a sandwich, I assume. Wow, this animation is, really useful and great and wonderful. Wow, that's the other thing. Pokemon doesn't really animate a lot of the stuff. They just do, like, black screens when something cool is supposed to happen. I hate that it looks like a motorcycle. I really don't like the design of the legendaries in this game. I feel like the legendaries, though, don't usually leave me excited anymore. Most of the legendaries are kind of stupid looking after a certain point for some reason. Oh no, a forced slow walking section. Oh. No. Legendary Pokemon aren't actually the strongest Pokemon usually. Some of them are really powerful, like Rayquaza is a very powerful Pokemon, but you need to know how to play them if you're playing online because, let's be honest, Pokemon fans are some of the sweatiest gamers out there. Genuinely some of the sweatiest. Okay. Am I able to catch a Pokemon in here? Is this like a route area? This isn't a grotto, I don't think, so maybe not. I don't know. Wait, there it is. There's my little guy. This is the guy we have to catch. Oh, please don't kill it. That's really low level. I don't think I can hit it a second time without it dying. Exactly. But again, Pokemon fans are unnecessarily sweaty when they play these games. Okay. What should we name our young goose? Keep in mind, this Pokemon evolves into one of the ugliest looking fuckers I've ever seen. Nope, I know what I'm gonna call it, but I'm gonna have to get creative with how I spell it. Because I don't know how to spell the next word with... I'm gonna spell it out. Where's my phone? Because I hate what this Pokemon evolves into because I think it's ugly as shit. But I think I'm gonna name it Ugly Bastard. ARD, that's what I thought. Now we have to get creative though, because we have to change the spelling of bastard. Absolutely. Exactly. I mean, that ROM hack I eventually want to make, I really would like to get... Yeah, exactly. It has to be lead speak. You're right. Let's just try changing the A's to 4s and see if that is enough. There we go. Yeah, exactly. That was the exact reasoning. And I should note, I am aware that there is a Henty tag, and people like that tag that's called Ugly Bastard. I'm not shitting on that. I'm just using it as Ugly Bastard because I think it evolves into an Ugly Bastard. Oh, we're about to get into a Poke Battle. We should do fights until Sprigatito is at level 9. Yeah. Just because I want to go in with at least our ace at max level. So I should really see if there is a infinite rare candy hack, because I don't want to deal with having to grind every single time. Like a fight breaks out, you know? Yeah, exactly. There's 2 types of Ugly Bastards. Endearing and not. Oh. Oh! Oh, hey, I learned something about the new Pokemon game. It tells me if a move's going to be effective or not. And I'm guessing there's also super effective that'll show up, so you know. Oh, we can't use potions, though. Come on, Sprigatito. It's time to do another homicide. Ooh, we might stop doing this experience grinding because we are very hurt. And if I were to lose Sprigatito before a trainer battle, like to a non-trainer battle, I think I'd be sad. Oh god, that's so many Houndoom. Okay, so they really didn't even need to do that scene. They just decided they wanted to. Game. I really wish you would give me my fucking potions. Or allow me to check out my Pokemon team at all. Like, I understand this is supposed to be like a story moment or something, but, you know... I don't... I think it's still there. I just can't see it from behind. Just got that stupid propulsion thing. Oh, God, we really are... Oh, we might be tanking a Pokemon here. Because this is a Fire Dark. Oh, no. Oh, what? No! Oh, no. Can I at least use... Oh, come on, game. If you kill Sprigatito right here, that is bullshit. Just flat out. If I lose Sprigatito right here because of a fucking no choice... Oh, good. Okay, I didn't lose a Pokemon. I'm fine with that. It looks like the wheel is its neck. So, like, it does have the wheel, but it looks different. Yeah, exactly. What is this? Oh. Oh my god, these games need voice acting. This game needs voice acting, I think. Maybe it's because it's in hover form. Maybe when it's in normal form, it has the wheel again. I don't know. Well, unfortunately, Jazz, unless that ends up being one of our random captures, we're not going to catch that dog. Yeah, something. Hydrate, you're right. I guess the wheel is back. It does look weird, though. Oh, what is wrong with it? Because I'm not, like, looking at art. I ain't got no gas in it. Oh, God. Swift. Okay. They can only be used once. Good to know. I was about to ask if it's a once or twice thing. Okay, can I... thank you. Bag. Potion. Oh, cool. I can't teach it to the other two Pokemon. I think Sprigatito is fine to wait for now. Oh, I hate that I have to hover over for a second for the, like, new icon to disappear. Okay, going to the lighthouse then. Yeah. Oh, you're sad boy. You're the sad boy. I know you. You're the sad boy with daddy issues. I will say I would have preferred to get Scarlet, but there was a $10 difference in the game. And it was cheaper to get Scarlet, or Violet. So that's the reason we're playing Violet, by the way. But this guy has daddy or mommy issues, depending on who you ask. Oh my god, yes, the Phoenix Wright sound... Or something similar, because, I mean, Capcom is not Nintendo, etc. That one is Capcom, right? I'm not doing the brain thing where I say the wrong corporation. Capcom has been kind of killing it with their games after they were considered one of the worst at, like, their games. I'm not even listening, dude. Okay. I feel lied to by my thing here. Because it does not show him as a fight. So they literally... I'm guessing there was literally a way... Oh, no. I just realized something. This is that I could have fought him or my rival. And they chose to give me him instead of my rival. Here, use Bite. Ooh. Okay, Leafage. I think this is just a normal type. Critical hit, though. But also, according to my little thing that shows me the path I'm supposed to take, I was supposed to fight my rival. Oh. Well. Sounds good. Hope you enjoy whatever it is you do while looking. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. We kind of just go down the path of my little randomizer site, telling me where I need to go and what I need to do. And we just keep doing that until we hit like the 4-hour mark, when we will raid out to whoever. Da, 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 I don't care. That's true. It's something we will do, but until I have access to a Poke Center, or a Poke Center, I don't want to do grinding because, you know. And we could put Weedcat in the box after it reaches the next level cap. Because once it's at the new level cap, we can take them into the box and then start leveling the others up. Again, I don't know what Pokemon we're catching. So we might not even get the option of a Magikarp. Ads are going to start. I will use the bathroom, then I will talk through the ads. So, in order for the music to keep playing, we're not going to switch scenes. I will return. I forgot to unmute. Again, Jazz, I was trying to ask, would your sub expire? Nope, that was the wrong button. Okay, I'm just gonna assume I'm not gonna get an answer from you. Yeah, this is South Province A1. This is where we were supposed to get gumshoes. So it's possible the randomizer that I'm using to give me my captures isn't good at actually giving me the right things. So we're gonna try and follow it, but also we're just gonna so this means we haven't done our fight with the Mora yet. It just didn't give us the full encounter list of what we're gonna have to fight. So now Weedcat is at the level cap for the next fight, so we can't really do anything more. Unless we can box Sprigatito for now. I don't want to get fucked by not having them in my party. I think we might just get fucked. Shiny hunting is a thing I can do if we get low on Pokemon. Yep, Yep, I know how this game works. I've played a Pokemon game a few times, believe it or not. Oh, you just had 5,000 to give away? Something tells me we're about to get into a fight with her. Oh my god. A bunch of online features that I can't use at the moment because I don't have the... whatever the hell it's called. So, am I going the right way? Oh my god, we have to go this way. Got it. Bum 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 bum. Huh. Oh, we got Farfetches. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm not gonna fight anyone else because I don't want Sprigatito to go over the level cap, and I don't want to deal with leveling up everybody, I'm gonna be honest. I'm hoping we find an easy way to level up Pokemon. Okay, we made it to the school. I think it's time to fight Namora. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Our hat is clipping into our head. Or our hair. Or vice versa. Okay, here's the battle. Okay, she's got 2 Pokemon now. We've got 3. We're gonna do everything in our power to keep Sprigatito alive. I think we're early enough in the game that we don't have to worry heavily. Okay, the Quaxly's gotten a lot tankier. Oh my god, I don't want to hear you talking. I just want to fight. I will say we are doing once a week on the Nuzlocke for the short period, because I've been really wanting to play a certain game, and I can't play it until we beat this, unless I just start doing once a week for the short period. Okay, so next we're going to be fighting a Pawmi, which is an electric type. Pokemon type chart. Look, I'm not going to remember this shit. If it is an electric, it is ground. It's effective against ground. Flying. Okay. So it's only weak to ground. Is what I'm seeing. I don't think any of our Pokemon are ground type. What about grass? Are we weak to fighting? No. And electric is not very effective against grass type. So we're not going to switch Pokemon because Sprigatito is the best Pokemon for the battle. Now, we're not, like, super effective or anything, but... Excuse me? They're Terra typing right now? Into electric, so nothing changed. Gives moves of the Pokemon Terra type more power. So it just makes it stronger with electricity in this case. But again, we're taking advantage of the type chart, and we're going to take half damage from everything. But it can paralyze us, which is going to be a bitch. Oh my god. No, wait, you're not allowed to use items in battle in a Nuzlocke. Fuck. Okay, I think we can tank one hit. But we're gonna switch out our Pokemon after this round. Okay, never mind, we're good. That would have been real sad if we lost Weed Cat right there. Oh, Hone Claws. Yes, we should learn a new move. The user sharpens its claw and boosts its attack and accuracy. Yeah, we'll get rid of Tail Whip for Hone Claws. Because Hone Claws, I think you can bump up to 4 times. And as long as you don't trade out the Pokemon, you get the bonus effects. I think that's how this works. She's very Goku-pilled, I think. She gives off very Goku energy of, huh, a battle? I'm excited. Oh, you're not at your strongest power yet? No, go ahead, get as strong as possible. Then we'll fight. I want to fight you at your best. Like, she's giving very Goku energy. Yeah. For people who are new to the stream and don't know, I have never done a Nuzlocke before. I barely play Pokemon. So I'm going off of, like, knowledge I've picked up from passively watching people play Pokemon games like Alpha Red. I very specifically have not watched a single Pokemon Challenges video, because I know that teaches you how to do Nuzlockes really effectively. And I think it's funnier if I'm going off of not knowledge from somebody who specializes in Nuzlockes. Especially because this might be a movie, or not a movie, a YouTube video I do in the future. If that makes sense. And also, I don't care about the story. We beat Nemona, so now we are on to our next section, and now it's just a bunch of story. And we're essentially in a mall, it looks like. I don't know yet. Okay. It's really not. It's just time consuming for me. Okay, let's see what our new level cap is going to be. Our next net level cap has become... Okay, well, we did this fight, we got victory. We did this fight, we got victory. Our next level cap is 14. Okay. Sure, I'll save. I didn't mean to hit that, but might as well. It's fine. Oh, you know, it's really interesting, actually, that we got a female weed cat, or Sprigatito, because I'm pretty sure the split on gender for Sprigatito is more male than female. I have no idea. You would be better off Google searching that than asking me, I'm gonna be honest. Go for broke grill. Oh, what's this do? Oh, okay. Oh. That's interesting. Good to know. I don't need that. It does. That, you know, that is... I know that a lot of people who do shiny hunting in these games like to do egg, specifically. Oh, is this all food? I don't want this. I just want to get rid of this hat. Like, genuinely, all I want to do is take off the hat, because I think the hat looks dumb. Look at this fucking gibberish. Like, that's not even Japanese. I didn't want to go in there. Damn it. It's in a Pokeball, but we can't use it. Because it's not able to fight unless you go down a quest line, and we're not going to fuck with that quest line, I'm going to be honest. That's bread. Baguettes. Like, I wish they would just have, like, words. Even if it was in Japanese. Because I can at least kind of read and understand Japanese. Whereas this, I'm just like, I don't fucking know what that is. And I imagine the map is not going to help me any when I look at it. What do you know? It did not help me at all when I looked at it. I mean, yeah, I imagine. I'm not the most language savvy. Oh my god, they're all cafes. I was told that there was fashion. I was told that there was fashion. Yeah. Like, Nintendo, please. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at when it's just these colors. I bet if I lived in Japan, all these colors would make sense to me because I imagine that they're very cultural. That's another thing I fucking hate about Nintendo, is that they are so unabashedly everything in Japan is how it should work in the rest of the world, and basically don't give a shit about changing things. Oh my god, I found it. These look like socks. Are these all high socks? I don't want high socks. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see if any of these glasses speak to me. I have a feeling half rim is not going to be for me. Even though those are like my real glasses that I don't wear. But it's a fantasy game. A white beanie. That looks so dumb. Oh, we could be a paper boy. We could be a news... Okay. Actually, the newsy look might be something I do because I do fucking love Newsies. I'm gonna be fully honest there. Newsies is probably my all-time favorite musical. What could Save State have gotten that I won't guess? A raise. Oh. Okay, I was wrong. Degenerates. Most of y'all are degenerates. Yeah, don't go to sleep and maybe go see a doctor. If at all possible, go to like an Instacare. I don't know how to help too much with concussions, sadly. I haven't had many in my day. I mean, that's good. Okay, so this is the hair. I like how this 4-hour stream, we didn't start the Nuzlocke until an hour in, though. Because I didn't think I needed to update. You know, I think our hairstyle is fine. Because we already chose one we like, and 3,000 Poke Dollars before we get to choose a hairstyle? I mean, it could be worse, but also hopefully it's not bad. Baggins? Bilbo Baggins? I'm so mature. Oh, this is what all of them look like? Those don't look cute. I think one of the most embarrassing times I nearly got a concussion was I was picking up a longboard, because by the way, I used to be a longboard. I had a longboard and I do a lot of longboarding. But I grabbed my longboard and like went to throw it over my shoulder and just fully hit one of the wheels right into the back of my skull. Luckily, I had soft wheels on at the time instead of hard wheels because I'm not going into the details. Just know that soft wheels are easier for day-to-day use and hard wheels are more like if you're doing something specialized. Good idea, save. This is the Eevee fangirl. I hate the gang. I hate this gang so much. They're so stupid looking. They're prep school gang members. Like, at least go more in line with... Okay, what the fuck is a Shroodle? I don't know what the fuck a Shroodle is. Shroodle. Let me just see your typing at least. Shroodle is a poison normal type. So... if poison's attacking... Poison is super effective against grass. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I wish that the thing I was telling, instead of giving me like a few of the encounters, would actually give all of the encounters. If it's going to give me some, it's either give me none or give me all. Don't give me some. Okay, we only got... I don't think any of these moves are attacks. No, this one is. Is Bug good against them? Let's take a look. So if I attacked with Bug against Poison, it would be not very effective. Do I think... It's level 8, so... If I switched to Ugly Bastard, they would have the best chance of surviving. I really should have leveled up until Ugly Bastard was higher level, so it had Bite, because that would have made its ability more useful. So this one's at least got the advantage of not falling asleep. So, I don't have poison, I don't have ground type, rock, or ghost. So, we don't have anything that's going to take less damage. Okay. I mean, if we lose Ugly Bastard, that's unfortunate. But, if we're being honest, losing Sprigatito right now would be really bad. What does Leer do again? Okay. So, if I did Leer twice, I think... Yeah, I think Ugly Bastard's gonna just have to take the death and try and get their defense lower. And then... Yeah, Ugly Bastard's gone. So now we go with Weed Cat, because I think I can overpower. Especially if I use Bite. Ugh. If I could have gotten that second Leer in, it would have gone down in 1. I should have checked if it had any of those moves, actually. I just realized something. I just realized it probably didn't have any poison-type moves yet. I just realized it might have been too low level to have poison attacks. So I could have survived it just by tanking with Sprigatito and not lost Ugly Bastard. I really wish that their uniforms were cooler. Oh, don't make me fight more. I realized I fucked up and that I probably could have tanked with my grass type. Oh, I feel so dumb. How are you supposed to do this? That's how. It's okay if I make dumb decisions. This is my first ever Nuzlocke. And we're going in blind, where the only thing I'm looking at is the fights we need to do for the Nuzlocke, which is just defeating the Elite Four. And, what Pokemon we catch. Which kind of gives us a flow of how we're going to progress. We turned into a crystal little guy. Still cheering. Yeah, terrestrializing is a thing. It allows you to do a lot of things if you work with it, but I don't care. Yeah, this is Penny, I believe. Which, I mean, I think. It should be noted that I'm not 100% sure. Okay, well, before we forget, we're gonna say box 8 is for any dead Pokemon. I'm sorry, ugly bastard. You were taken too soon because I didn't think it through and you probably didn't need to. And again, our current soft cap is actually level 15. A graveyard box. I should check the box and see if I can just release it so it's not in the boxes at all. Oh, so I think she's like a year older than us or something like that. Yep, it's Penny. Her name's Penny. And then, oh, my phone's going off. It is the time I would normally be going to bed. Because I don't work tomorrow, so I don't need to worry about that shit. We're in the boring part of the game because it's just story, 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 story. And as I have said, I don't give a shit about the story. We are here exclusively to do a Nuzlocke. And we'll lose this Nuzlocke, more than likely. I 100% think we're gonna lose this, like, this Nuzlocke at some point. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I think we're going to get through at least 4. I think around 5 is when we're going to start to hit roadblocks. Oh, God. Okay, cool. What if I don't want to do classes? And I just want to play the game. Okay, that lady in black, she is an Elite Four member, actually. La Prima. Yep, cool. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool, got it. You like battling Pokemon, got it. Cool, cool, cool. Good for you. And now we can go to the gyms in the orders that we decide to. I think our first gym we're going to is the bug gym, so... The first one? That makes sense. Oh, hey, a Riolu. Oh, do I have to talk to him? He's such a whiny person, though. He's got so many daddy issues. And it's his whole character is just daddy issues. It's fine to have daddy or mommy issues, but at least have more to your character, please. Like, you're doing all of this purely because of daddy issues, and that's what annoys me. Sad boy daddy issues over here. Why do they all get cute fucking Rotom phones and mine's just the basic bitch option? I just want to get to the gameplay. I don't care about all of the story. Cassiopeia? I don't care. I just want to play the game. Like, this is my biggest complaint, genuinely, with Pokemon games. Pokemon games take too long to start. Oh no, I'm in trouble. I mean, I know it takes work, but also... let them be a character a little bit beforehand, you know? Like, let them have a little bit of a character arc before you introduce the daddy issues. Like, just have me meet them making a fucking bomb-ass sandwich and have them talk about how much they love making sandwiches. Because then you become sandwich guy instead of daddy issues guy. I would rather be sandwich person over mommy issues. It's like how Save knows me as XCOM lady. Because that's primarily when they started interacting with my streams. Yeah, exactly. And then, Caffeinette knows me as the TTRPG bitch. which is more accurate to me as a person. Some people know me as the horny bitch, which is unfortunately also a very accurate description of me. Oh, I don't wanna lose the story. The fact that I can't skip any of the text is so annoying. Don't care. I just want to play the game. Let me go catch Pokemon and level up. It's fine. Table tennis is fine. Ping pong is also fine. I'm not a huge fan. I know they're basically the same thing, or at least I think they're basically the same thing, but you know. Let me fucking play the game. I'm so bored. Thank you. It was made by the wonderful Illustration. If you want to learn more about her stuff, I believe it is in the credits section underneath the stream. But yeah, I really like it. So much so that I look forward to when I can get a full-size model instead of the chibi model. It does have some toggles. I don't use them often because I forget all the time. We got... This one needs to be updated still. I need to reach out and see about updating it. That one I made for myself because sometimes I get really horny on main and we just want people to know what they're getting into. And then I can do that. Okay, are we done now? Can I leave? Can I please leave? Just let me play the game. I just want to play the game. I just want to play the game. Let me get to the fun part. Let me get to the fun part. Let me get my team. Let me level up my team so that I can take on the bug gym. Which, let me just look at what our current party's gonna end up being. Ooh, we got Fighting Bug is primarily what we're fighting by the looks of it, actually. Okay. Oh, wow, we're, Really does. Ground type is effective against Bug, if I'm remembering right. So we are getting a Diglett, at least. No, it's not very effective. Shit, it's the reverse of what I thought. Because we got Diglett, Petilli, which is grass, and a Drifloon, which is ghost? So... I mean... We're not going to be able to use Sprigatito too much. We're getting some really bad luck with our random draws, it looks like. I mean, the ghost is going to be the only one that's kind of useful. Verbs work? Oh, yeah. So, we're not doing great on our type matchups, it looks like, at the moment. And I already unneedlessly lost a Pokemon because I realized that I overthought it. And I would have been fine if I had just done the dumb hit big moves on it option instead. Alas, I made a dumb, and that happens. Oh no, this one I can't even skip through the text. I just have to wait. Ghost flying. Ooh, flying is good though, isn't it? Flying is good against bug if I remember right. I'm bad at the... Yes, if it's flying, then we're super effective actually. So, hopefully I don't fuck up and fail at capturing the Drift Bloom. I genuinely just always look up the type chart when I play Pokemon games because I don't have the memory for it. I don't care. All I know is that Tinkaton, my favorite little guy, little gal, is a beast of a Pokemon on the type chart. Oh god, which one's Fusion? Is Fusion the Game Boy Advance one? With the second Samus running around? Am I remembering that right? Because that one was, I think, my first Metroid game? Yeah. I will say my top six, like my Pokemon team of choice, unintentionally is kind of powerful. Like, I didn't intend for it to be super powerful. It just happened to be pretty effective. Because, you have Tinkaton as my number one. You have Ninetales, which I think is, like, the weakest on this team of, like, my favorites. You have, what's her name? Or their name. You have Meowscarada. And then you have Sylveon, Espeon, and Umbreon. But that is the other thing, is I don't care about how effective it is. I just happen to think the Pokemon are cool. Yeah, I will say Tinkaton is the least interesting shiny to me. Of, like, my favorites. Because Umbreon shiny is fucking cool as shit. Yeah. Ads are going, but we're just dealing with dumb stories, so I'm just going to keep talking. I don't feel the need to use the bathroom. I've also been having a bad bladder today, so I actually will have us do the ad break so I can use the bathroom just because my body already is saying, hey, you need to go to the bathroom a lot today, so I better trust that. Too long. Oh, that's weird. Okay. And let's get my headset back on. God, daddy issues again? Just let me play. Let me play. Oh my god, I don't care. Let me play. Can I please play? Oh, the wheel returned now. I hate the wheel, by the way. I hate the wheels. They're so dumb. If you still have legs, you don't need the wheels. Ugh. Oh my god. Can I play? Okay. Are you the bug, Jim? Yes. Okay, what areas do we need to head to get our Pokemon? So we need to go Inlet Grotto. Wait. Inlet Grotto is where we caught our fucking gumshoes. And South Province is where we're... Okay, well, I guess we're gonna... I guess we just gotta go catch the Pokemon there anyway. I don't know. This thing I'm using, I have issues with. Where the fuck is it? God, this game's pissing me off. I'm gonna be fully honest. I'm guessing these are terrace raids. Oh, it just brings its legs up. Okay, I guess that's fine. I still think they could have just ran on all fours, then it would have been more interesting. Oh. I mean, the only reason we're not playing Scarlet is it would have cost $10 more to get. And you know, I'm nothing if not very hesitant to spend lots of money when I'm trying to save up for things. I wish it would just go straight to the map. Where the fuck am I going? I'm losing my mind. So we're supposed to find a Petilli in South Province. Area 2. And then we're supposed to find a Drifloom in South Province. No, South Province 4 is Petilli. Drifloom is 2. Why? Oh my god, really? That's it? Oh my god. Okay, we're not going to follow their guide anymore on what Pokemon we grab because it is actively telling me the wrong thing. I'm only going to use it to figure out our soft caps. So, Hoppit, congratulations. You are our first encounter of this area. Oh, that'd be useful. So we need to go to Province 1 again and just choose a Pokemon that we see. I'm tired of this thing confusing me. So I'm only using it for my soft caps. That's also useful to know, because the rotating map is so annoying. Yeah, I am so tired of this, of the way it kind of is making everything go with how we go about it. Hoppit. See, Babu is a great name for it, but it's already been used. Like, that was the whole joke of the Alpharad Pokemon Twitch plays. So we're not going to do that. That's their joke. Sure, airport can be the tiny little pink. No, Tyler's funnier, you're right. You're right, Tyler is the funny option. You're absolutely right. Okay, congratulations, Area 2. 4. Yeah, 4. 2. No, that's 2. Okay, but where is... where the fuck do I go for the thing? Did I not mark it on my map? I could have sworn I marked where I was going on my map. Oh, I did. It's just upward. Okay. So... back to Area 1 to catch the first Pokemon we see. Oh, damn it. Oh, look at all those Hoppits. Oh, I have to get off to pick it up? Cool. Okay, cool. Poketall. That's a held item, so I think you can put it on a Pokemon and it's fine for the Nuzlocke. I mean, to be fair, we're not using, like, the complicated rules. We're using the standard, simple rules. Yeah. That small little bit of healing could help us. Oh my god. I'm just dumb, I guess. Whatever. Oh my god. I don't care. I don't care about all these, like, mechanics. I just want to play the... Stop giving me tutorials, please. Low kick. Oh, that's a fighting move. That's really good for us, actually. Because we're going against a bug team. Yeah, I mean, if we're being honest, if it's going to follow trends, Jazz will end up being fodder, as always. No matter how hard we try, Jazz always dies. Really are. Okay. Just keep going north. There's not much more I can do other than just keep going north. Oh god, is that a Terra raid? Is that what these are? Or is that a shiny? I don't know what this is. Is it a shiny? No, it's not a shiny, it's a... let's just not have a Cartman. Accuracy fell. So it's... The worst one is Cartman. I don't fucking know. I haven't watched South Park since I was a fucking teenager. That's almost 2 decades ago at this point. Okay. So we're just killing this one because it's not one of our captures. Because it's not... We already caught somebody in this area. I just didn't know what the shiny thing was. That's 2 down on accuracy. Okay, doesn't matter. We got him. So literally the only thing we got out of that was experience. But at least we did get something. Wrong button. Because flat out using the fucking annoying shit they were doing before where you had to follow this like guide, I was like, oh yeah, this will be useful. It seems really intuitive and smart, and it shows me all the battles I'm gonna have to do for sure. And it's just like doesn't have every single battle you have to do. It's also organized wrong for how you progress through the game. Like the early game where it's like, if you're gonna fuck up, it shouldn't be there. You know? Ooh, Mud Slap. That's pretty good, actually, if I remember right. Again, I'm not like the most savvy Pokemon player. Revives. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Is that a... Oh, no, it's a different thing. Great Ball, that's good. Sure, let's go with that, Jazz. Oh. Cool. Okay, whatever. I guess I have to go this way. Just follow the river. We're still in the same air. God damn it, wrong button. I keep forgetting I can just... I should have known that. Oh god, growth. Okay, this thing is setting up on us. We're just gonna run, because we don't need to do this fight. And I don't personally want to deal with this fight. Mudbray! I do like Mudbray. Mudbray is adorable. That is true. Just to be safe. Hi, Psyduck. I don't want to fight you. I just wanted to grab the item. But you're water type. Oh. Okay. I don't know what that means. So we'll just take down the Psyduck and get the experience. Okay, please just die already. Just... the start of this Nuzlocke is not going great, I'm gonna be honest. Magical Leaf, what the fuck does this do? The user scatters curious leaves that chase the target. Its attack never misses. It's also stronger than Scratch, so I mean, just get rid of Scratch. You know? Poison Powder. Poison Powder could be useful, because if you have to let them die, like if they have to die at some point, getting poison in first would be useful. I think you're supposed to keep like setup moves like this, but I'm going to get rid of. And I'm aware that was probably not the best plan. Stun Spore could be very useful if it goes off. Oh my god. You were... how many levels did you get? Fairy Wind is a very good move. Absorb is useful for a little bit. Sure. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. I don't want to fight. Just want to get to that first area so we can capture the fucking Pokemon we need to catch. So that we can have our full roster figured out. I can go ahead and update things, and then I can deal with setting up the Nuzlocke fucking site so it's more helpful. God! You stupid thing. I don't want to fight you. Okay, cool. I'm getting so mad. Okay. Thank you! Fucking God! No, it's they're over. Ugh. Man, I just want to get this one Pokemon. Fix up my little bullshit thing so it's more accurate. Cool. That was incredibly easy to dodge. You know what? We'll terrassalize. Just stomp the duck. Jesus Christ. Assurance. Okay, cool. Can I please just get to where I've been trying to go this whole time? Please. God damn it, wrong button. This isn't a new area, is it? No, we're in... Oh, we are in Area 1. Shit. Okay, we were supposed to catch one of these Pokemon that we already passed. Oh. Looks like it's a Ghastly, because that was the first one I saw, even though Mudbray is really cool. Okay, I think dark moves are effective against Ghost. No, they're not. Yes, they are. Yeah, but we gotta go by the, like, rules. Please don't kill it. Okay. We're gonna just chuck the Great Ball, the one we have, because that should hopefully catch it. Congratulations, our full Pokemon team has been figured out. Or our early Pokemon team has been set up. Oh god, there's a Mischievous too? Dang. Alright, Ghastly. You need a name. You need a name. Because you're not going to make it to Gengar, because you have to trade. No, I'm not naming it Fart Cloud. So it's going to max out at Haunter. It's not going to get Gengar. Okay, I'm not taking suggestions on this one because y'all are being silly. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm not fucking listening to y'all. Y'all are being degenerates. Create. Cool. Our starter was Sprigatito. We caught them. We named them Weed Cat. Save. Yes. That's true. You did nothing. Valid point. Okay, we've saved. We're closing. We're going to round out the stream with me just setting up for the next thing. So let's get the music unmuted. Let's go over here. Move into screen capture so you can see what I'm doing. This was Tarantula. This one ended up being Ghastly. This one was Gumshoes. And South Province was Hoppit. So, capture, 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 capture. We mark that as a victory, I think. Oh. Gumshoes is dead. What? Random. Sure, I'm not gonna go through all of this. I don't care how they died. They just died. We'll be more accurate with how they died in the future. Again, we don't get to choose what Pokemon we capture in an area. It is the first one we see once we enter that area. So, if we catch a Pokemon that lines up, sure. But I can't guarantee that's what's going to happen. So, and I'm going to bookmark this real quick, add it into you, save. Because we will use this. Because this is nice because I can hover over and it tells me so I can just not be confused. Okay. So I don't need this anymore. I can... close this. Okay, what is going on Caffeinate? Oh, Caffeinate might be live. Wow. But yes. Oh yeah, I need to hydrate. Yeah, she is. Okay, well, y'all were making the immature jokes, so that one's on you. %100% on y'all. So, tomorrow I just want to play a different... Like, here's the thing. I have a game I just want to play really badly. The Horror at High Rook. So, I will be playing that tomorrow instead of continuing the Nuzlocke. During the rest of the week, when I don't normally stream, I'm going to try and get out some of those challenges I have to do. Such as the, Fortnite. It's horror, investigation, Cthulhu shit. I don't want to try and describe it all that much because I've only played the first chapter and I just know it's... Well, you're trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. So, yeah. We'll play that tomorrow just because I want to play it. And I'm going to try and do more streams during the week just to get rid of challenges or maybe just do some non-Nuzlocke stuff. Yeah, I don't know for sure. It's going to depend a lot. Because unfortunately, with working the full-time job during the summer, I'm very exhausted and it's hard for me to have energy after work. So if I have to work like the next day, it's really hard for me to get in the mood to stream. So, yeah. And of course, I've been trying to every Thursday just work more and more on getting that craft room set up. Which is coming along. There is just shit I need to get out of the living room. Oh, God. Let's crack my back the other way. Well, it's really going to depend. I'm going to find out for sure once I have, like, tables. The goal is to make a fursuit head, but if it comes up to be, like, way too complicated for, like, a first craft... Because I'd want to have at least a kind of setup ready to build thing. But if not, as I have talked about a few times, I kind of want to start making plushies. So if I can figure out a plushie pattern, I might make those for the streams. Get myself a little thimble so that I can sew by hand. No, actually. That one might not be something I can do until I have a sewing machine. Because we can make a good chunk of the fursuit head without a sewing machine. Because a lot of the early stuff you can't do with a sewing machine. But I think once you get to putting the fur on the head base, then you kind of need the sewing machine. So, I mean... It's going to be at least a month until the craft room's even in a streamable position. Like a bare bones streamable position. Because I have to save up money. all kinds of that stuff. And, but July is 3 paydays in the month. So that means I get 1 extra payday the month. So I can use most of that check towards getting stuff for the craft room setup. And the like, without it actually screwing me over. It's not on the table. It's somewhere in my kitchen. I don't think I can have that on stream, though. So it's going to remain in the kitchen. I think the worst part about when we do craft streams is that I will have to wear pants or shorts. And for those who don't know, I am constantly a t-shirt and underwear bitch when I'm at home. So, you know, that's going to be fun. Containing the body. I mean, I will have, like, a face mask on when I do it. And it's the other problem is I will have to move out my microphone, my, like, full-ass desktop into the living room for the streams. I don't wear socks unless I have to. Or, like, if I'm going to be wearing shoes, I wear socks. But I don't like to. I mean, I wish that my apartment was hardwood floors instead of carpet because I fucking hate carpet. I fucking hate carpet so much. It's so gross. You just have to not think about how gross carpet can be. Yeah. Well, here's the fun thing, Jazz. As we have seen with my character sheet, which we showed off earlier in stream, my character wears just a t-shirt and underwear, so it's very accurate to life. The problem is that the shirts I wear are not as long because it's hard to find good, long t-shirts. So, you know, maybe if I can find a nice long t-shirt, I would actually not wear pants for that stream because it would just be me in a t-shirt that's long enough to go down enough to be Twitch safe, TOS safe, because I wouldn't be like, I'd be doing all the stuff on a table. Well, it's not hard to find big t-shirts, it's hard to find long t-shirts. I mean, it's kind of hard to find big t-shirts, but it's even harder to find, like, a long t-shirt. Which is so annoying, which, flat out, if I ever reach the point where I get, like, actual merch, instead of, like, self-made merch, I 100% want to make the MILF shirt. Like, absolutely want that. And I think if we make a MILF shirt, we've got to make the DILF shirt. It's only fair for those who are like, I mean, I like the idea of the shirt, but I'm a dude. For people like that, don't worry. If I ever get to make merch and it includes shirts, they're going to be long t-shirts, one saying MILF, one saying DILF. Period. What do we want? DILFs. When do we want them? Now. Oh, a GILF shirt would also be funny. Ooh, that's a good point. A GILF shirt would also go hard. 100% would. I would not tell Cameron I'm giving him a. I would tell Cameron I'm getting him a shirt, but I wouldn't tell him what it is, and then I would send that with the MILF shirt for his They're not married, but he refers to her as his wife, so I'm just going to say his wife, Rachel. Just get them a MILF and a DILF shirt, because I think that'd be very funny. Femboy shorts don't make sense, though. It's just shorts. You just get booty shorts. And like most of the merch, you want to be like accurate to your character. And have like art of your character on it. If you're going to do that. But I also just feel like the MILF as a shirt is just too strong not to include as a part of it. Because that's a part of like the canon design, is that my character has a shirt that just says MILF on it. I don't think shorts really make sense for like merch though. Like for what I would do. You know? Yeah. I really don't know. I mean, I've also talked about how I want to do a body pillow. We all know why. We all know what I mean. Also, I just, like, the honest thing, the reason I want to get to the point where we get merch is purely because I want the merch. It's not because I want to be that successful. I mean, I do, but not nearly as much as I just want the shirt or the merch. I'm very simple like that. I just want the things because I think the things are cool. Yeah, there is also a sewing machine on my throne, which if that gets funded before I end up having to buy one myself, I'll be super grateful. But I understand if it don't happen. And, I don't talk about it often, but with the throne, anything that's bought, there will be pictures posted to social media. So, if you see things on that throne that you want to see pictures of me in, well, I got good news for you. You can. Yep. By the way, really would appreciate it if we get more subs on the VOD channel, Mana Frey VODs, because once we hit 500 subs, I start making money from those. It won't be a lot, but hey, I'll take a few dollars every now and then. Like 100%. I would love if that happened as well. Well, here's the thing, YouTube. They put ads on everything. It's just until you hit a certain point, you don't get any of the percentage of ads. Is the problem with that. I'm going to set up the raid now. Did I spell that wrong? I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, I also do need to still go through... I really need to get better about going through my old VODs and just finding the clippable moments. Maybe if you, like, do 1.5 speed, I could find a bunch of them. I really want to get the Monster Prom 4 videos. I mean, of course it did. It's been 2 years of affiliate. So, you know, things change. Just like my voice has subconsciously developed to be more femme, as it were. There's also the fact that people are no longer assuming I'm a black woman for some reason. I still don't understand that one at all. I understand not knowing color, but the fact that even after I said I'm a white chick, people were still thinking I was black is special. And yeah, people thinking I'm goth, not surprising because I am, but I'm lazy goth. No, I was being literal. I'm not somebody who's going to joke about my race. That's just a bad thing to joke about. Australian makes more sense, but I say cunt too harshly to be Australian. So they're more like cunt. Like, they're very soft about it. I'm very harsh with it. That's like the number one way you can tell the difference between an Australian and a non-Australian people is how they say cunt. It's a very specific thing. Do I know why? Probably because America's stupid. We all know it's true. Look at who got elected president. Even if I'm still believing that it was hacked and rigged by a muskrat in the government who should not be in the government. Somebody I wish would, in Minecraft, go to where Hitler killed himself and kill himself the same way in Minecraft. No, it's not multiple sentence meaning, because cunt is just... I mean, it does have multiple meanings, because it's a way to refer to female genitalia, but also call somebody an asshole, essentially. But Australians and a lot... Basically, outside of America, they don't do it like cunt, where they have like that k in it, and like the hard T at the end. They're more like cunt. What a cunt. I can't even do it that way. Okay, I've started the raid, but we got some time. We got some time to chat, discuss. Catherine, good buddy of ours. She has plans to start running a tabletop thing using the Dawn engine, or Dawn tabletop engine. No, Airport, I'm not gonna do that. You already have enough clips that you use for illicit uses. At this point, I should just start charging you. Open up a fucking commission thing on Ko-fi or something where I'll record like... For like $5, I'll record like 10 seconds of saying something. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. It's just having to set up all the things. Like, my coffee shop isn't even open, like, set up properly. Or page. I barely look at it. Like, I really need to get better at all my stuff. It's just hard. When you have, like, a serious ADHD, your depression meds are just barely starting to actually feel like they're working. And all kinds of things. But